Hi everyone, it's Nubian Sun Ra back with another video. And today my topic will be about religious belief systems, or the return of the narc and their religious belief systems. And one thing I would like to say is that religious belief systems are usually symbolic and metaphoric. So with that being said, the sayings that we have, as in like come as you are, push until something happens, and never giving up, comes from religious belief systems. But it's about the belief system and the intent. And I really feel like a lot of times people compare empathic people to high vibrations, which is angelic or something of that sort. These are just metaphoric, symbolic purposes, definitions. And a narc to be as like a demon or something low vibrational. So when you look at it in that aspect, you will actually learn that a lot of times narcissists are religious in that way. They might not have what we call certain morals or principles that's kind and gentle to humankind. It's kind of distorted. But if you look at it from a certain point of view of them always thinking that they're not good enough, and they already feel like they're messed up, although they don't portray themselves like that towards people, this is what goes on in their mind. So when they see a high vibrational being, they're looking at it from a religious point of view. So the return of the narc will be like them coming back, and they're looking for the thing that make them feel like they're closer to God, or that they're worthy, that makes them feel good. And I'm not saying that what they do is right. I'm just saying that it's false teachings that make them have these thoughts and ways of looking at things. And that is what make them look at certain people like empaths the way that they see us. And the way they see us is why they pursue us the way that they do. And it'll be kind of confusing to us the way that they would think. So we have our own interpretations of it. But I actually put this together one day, and I really thought about all the narcissists that I know. And I was like, wait, most of these people have some type of religious belief. A lot of them talk about religious figures, but yet they do not have the same morals and principles as an empath. And you would wonder what kind of messed up, distorted view they have. And it's really just morals and principles are different, because it's two different ways of processing information. And with two different ways of processing information is going to have an outcome of two different ways of looking at things, and two different ways of going about doing certain things. So I feel like that should be taken into consideration, not to feel pity on them, but to be able to know how to maneuver around these people. Because as long as we're in a system and we're on top of each other, not literally, but you can have them in your neighborhood, and it's organized through economic, like how much you can afford, other than if you're an empath or a narcissist. So this is how these things happen, you know? And with that being said, it's just a tool that we can use to be able to strategize how we'll be able to not only spot them out, but if we have to work with these people, player position, I guess that's what they call it. And a lot of empaths that's been through a lot with these narcissists, they do not believe in that. A lot of them like to fight fire with fire, see eye to eye, and all that type of stuff. And it's like a spiritual warfare. And then you have the empaths that not like to give the narcissist an easy time and not give them the responsibility that they need in positions that they play. But it's a certain way you could go about it when you understand certain things, especially if you're a balanced person. A lot of people that are empathic are into the light, and they're far into it to the point where they get tortured by such thoughts of even being around narcissists, and they are triggered by it in an emotional way to where it becomes extreme. And the system has a way of dealing with empaths that are like that. And I don't think it's right. I feel like it's a setup. But you gotta move smarter, not harder. That's what they say. So I just feel like there's a better way of going about doing things. But first we have to know exactly what to do. I think that's a lot of the problem. A lot of empaths do not know what to do about narcissists, so they just move them out their life. And I feel like this is also taught on the other side. They are taught how to, get around us and be amongst us and all that other stuff. And these days, people will call it fake and all that other stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, it's like that's valid too. But but it's just a certain frequency that you have to be on to actually understand, certain things for it to be something that you could see happening and be like, okay, I could learn how to do this, or I can, figure this out, instead of being like, well, nah, when you're on a lower vibration or just not, high enough, it's like we go to the easiest things there is to do. And it's a little bit more difficult as you climb the ladder and you get past certain phases in your life to where you realize the reality of things. And a lot of times, if you're a high vibrational being, you won't even have to worry about low vibrational being, narcissists, and all that jazz, because they will automatically close the door on you and you won't have to deal with it. And I feel like that's a wonderful point to be in life, because then you will not feel like a victim, you'll feel like a victor. And you can actually learn something and heal from the situations that you've been through with narcissists. And I didn't just come up with this. It's just something that had to build up into videos, because I feel like somebody need to hear step by step, level by level, what's exactly happening. And I will be back with another video. This one's probably the longest one I've made. Yay. Peace and love.